roll me in clover, tickle me pink, tell me it's over, fix me a drink. It seems so likely we'll go marching to war. It's hardly frightening. We've been here before, and it's crazy. Baby, it's crazy.
Today's poem is The Beast by my friend Chris Ammann. It's a powerful insider's account of that utterly invasive, totally obliterative affliction, depression. Depression is an inadequate word for conveying the true import of this terrifying condition. It's too easily set alongside meteorological terms like gloom and suggests something transitory like isobars. Sufferers know these are not isobars, they are contours, and some mark profound, plummeting edges. Like Churchill's famous black dog, depression is a beast in this poem. It stalks and, at any moment, can overpower everything else in life. It can be beaten off, especially with help, but its proximity remains palpable, and its last ravagings still raw. In its most terrifying ascendancy, it wins the brain of every thought but the need for it all to stop. I don't apologise for ending this series with such a serious poem. Its imagery will be all too familiar to many who hear it for the first time, and may help those of us lucky enough to be less aware of the beast to understand something of its menacing gravity. But this is the end of this project, at least the end of my self-imposed task of posting one a day. I still have some in the pipeline, which I shall read, and I'm more than happy, would be flattered in fact, if anyone wants me to read more poems. I'm simply releasing myself from the discipline of producing them daily. It's been an incredibly rewarding adventure. You have introduced me to so many poets I've not known, and so many unfamiliar poems of some of the poets I do know. I know some of you have been enjoying the ride, and I hope it's encouraged some of you, like me, to revisit the comprehensive magic that is poetry. The Beast. Sometimes I would hear it, howling deep in the forest, and sometimes I heard the screams of its victims, muffled by the dark, dank foliage. I thought that only the weak could fall into its clutches. I believed that only the infirm would feel the terror of its claws. Then, one dark day, as I followed the well-worn path, I strayed, tripped, and it was there, growling, its eyes red as the devil's, drool dripping from its powerful jaws. It savaged me with its terrible teeth, leaving a deep bloodied wound. I wept with its pain. I could not earn my daily bread, such were my injuries. For weeks it would return to finish the job, scratching at the window, sniffing at the door, howling outside my room when all was black. But I showed it the healer's potion, and it retreated, confused, and left me to nurse the vivid scar. Oh, how it would itch! With each new moon the scar faded, though I sensed the flesh was weaker now. A lurid line that throbbed and reminded me of what was out there, and what was in here. It has a taste for my blood now, and knows of my weaknesses, returning when my guard is down, to open up old wounds when my back is turned. Once it dragged me to the edge of an abyss, where I fought its grip, a losing battle but for a passing Samaritan who helped me chase the beast away. Then a soothsayer helped me build a fortress of thought, incantations to ward off my nemesis. It haunts the past and bedevils the future, fearing only the present as a hunting ground. So now is where my strength lies, a temporal refuge. The palisade needs monthly repair, weaving new words into the barrier, tying them off with threads of the moment. But the beast is cunning, and sends its minions to unpick the strands as I sleep, threatening to let me go where what could have been, and where what might be. But as long as I am, so shall I be strong, and the beast shall haunt my soul no more.
The pressures are carefully tapped. We're lost in a maze of dark lanes that have never been mapped. Roll me in clover, tickle me pink, tell me it's over, fix me a drink.